Saturday losers. Just wanted to jump on. It's a hot day. I'm outside. I'm doing fuck all. I feel unproductive. Well, I say I'm doing fuck all. I was working. I just put my phone on charge, my main phone, recording on a different phone, and just thought I'd hop on and speak words of absolute genius and inspiration to the people. Anyway, the point of this one is not to gloat or be cocky. Unfortunately, that's a difficult task. But is more to do with the fact that in this day and age, you can have a passion in absolutely anything, and that can become your main income. So there's two ways of doing this, and I'm going to make this brief because this could go on for hours to be quite honest, and I can give direct instructions. But if you want direct instructions, DM me on Instagram or some other shit, and we'll try to sort something out. If you're genuinely serious about turning this into an income, it could be anything. Let's say you have an absolute passion. I do mean anything. I don't just mean you have a passion for email marketing, because obviously that's monetizable directly. So if it is directly monetizable, you can very easily become the master of that kind of business model or skill that you are trying to sell. So let's say your absolute passion is digital marketing or social media marketing, a bit easier to understand. If that is genuinely like what your passion is, that is obviously a directly monetizable skill that you can go out and start a business in and start selling to people. There's shit tons of free value online, literally free. You can learn from start to finish how to set up a business and all the skills needed. It will take time for sure, but you don't need fucking university. I can tell you that for a fact, 1,000,000%. You don't need university or any kind of education to set up a business. It's all a scam. Don't listen to anyone who says you need to go fucking college, because I didn't go college, I didn't go uni. And yet, the people that did do business at university are now asking me for a job, so kind of ironic, right? However, that's a separate fucking topic. But yeah, if it's directly monetizable, you can find everything you need to know about setting up that business model, because someone out there has done it before. If it's a directly monetizable thing that you can do, and even if it is directly monetizable, you will profit from this second point that I'm going to make. The second point that I'm going to make is that if your interest is something like bird spotting, for example, that's not a directly monetizable thing exactly. I mean, everything you can kind of directly monetize. You could go out and become a fucking bird spotting coach, but is that really going to be good money? How hard is that to attract customers? Probably quite hard. But let's say you set up a TikTok page for bird spotting, and then anyone around the world who is interested in bird spotting, or people who don't even know they like bird spotting yet, the people who are going to like it when they see your content, because you're so entertaining and you're so charismatic and you're going to entertain people with this content, you can start building up an audience and making content about fucking bird spotting. And the beautiful thing about this is that not only is this monetizable through the platforms themselves, so Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube will all pay you in ad revenue if you have popular videos on their platform and you're uploading regularly and you meet their requirements. They will actually directly pay you to do this. Not only that, but you can sell digital products, whether that be courses or coaching in the spaces that you're talking about. I mean, I know guys that literally teach people how to play FIFA, and they have a YouTube channel, and then they funnel those people from the YouTube channel to actual coaching on FIFA, which is mental because it's not even a real fucking skill. But, suit themselves, I guess. But again, it just further proves the point that you can do fucking anything. You can do anything. And even if you have a directly monetizable skill or interest, such as, you know, the social media marketing. You can again build up an audience in that space, or even you can post fucking memes about it. I've been doing it through my business model that I teach online. If you go to my Instagram at OFMCar, I have reels now have millions of views. I just turned the business model into a meme, and business has never been better in the coaching space of that business. Never. And I now have fucking thousands of people, hundreds of people a day, thousands of people a week coming to me to want to learn this business model, which, you know, as a business coach and someone who sells courses in the industry, is a fucking dream. It's completely irrelevant. Well, it's not irrelevant. It's, you know, it's information that you can use to benefit yourself. And in fact, I encourage you to do so. But further on that point, I hear a lot of excuses. You know, lack of time, lack of money. Both of these things are fixable issues. Now, if you have a lack of time, you should have disposable income. If you don't have disposable income, look at your life habits. What are you doing? What are you eating? Are you fucking eating takeaway, which is expensive? Are you gambling? Are you fucking paying for Sky Sports? Whatever it is you're doing, where are you spending money where you could save? That's a way to get money if you genuinely don't have time. And for one, that will free up time anyway, because you're going to be cutting out shitty habits that you don't need. Like, yeah, drinking on weekends, you don't need that. And then you'll have, you know, a bit of spare income. But if you genuinely don't have time, you should have spare income anyway. If you don't, then yeah, there's something seriously wrong. So again, look through your habits, see what you're doing. So, if you don't have time, you now have money, which is good because you can leverage money to make time. Not directly, but you can take other people's time, meaning hire staff to set up businesses or complete tasks for you. Meaning that if you have a fucking interest in bird watching and you have no time to pursue that as, you know, a business or to build up an audience or anything of this, you pay someone to do that. Very simple. Obviously not, you don't just, yeah, there's a lot more steps to it, of course, but it is literally as simple as that. You can do that. Let's say you don't have any money, but you have a lot of time, which you should. If you don't have any money, you should have a lot of time. And if you don't have a lot of time, you're lying. Because there is somewhere that you could be spending in making money. If you have fucking football on the weekend, again, you're probably drinking, you're just spending money. And you're probably working a shitty Tesco job, working like 30-hour weeks and saying you work full time, you have no time. And you have a load of fucking time, you just play Xbox all day and watch Netflix. And meet up with your fucking ugly girlfriend that you don't even like, and who will leave you very, very soon if you don't turn your shitty act around. It's just the facts. So now you have either money or time. You can spend both of those, either or both. Some people have both. Some people are lucky enough to have both, or probably not lucky, probably skillful enough and have worked hard in the past to be able to gain both. You can now pursue whatever it is you want to pursue in the world, and that is just a fact. This hasn't always directly been a thing. You know, before the internet, before major social media apps, it was a million times harder to turn bird watching into a primary source of income for yourself, but now it's very much possible, very much possible. And, you know, even if you're completely stacked, you don't know where to start, you have zero knowledge of where to start, here's what you can do. You probably have a shit job. That's fine. Everyone starts with a shit job. Unless you're completely blessed. Everyone will start with a shit job, right? That shit job is going to have excuses involved where you're probably getting paid a wage and you take the piss with that wage as much as humanly possible. I think I covered this in a previous video. But let's say, for example, this is what I used to do. I used to be a delivery driver and I wanted to start a business. It was actually a very busy job. However, there's loopholes. So that may not be directly me getting time off to go and do something, but because it was driving, I could then have the radio on, and what I would do is put business podcasts on, and I'd learn shit tons about business, because for 40 to 50 hours of that week I was driving about, so that's 40 to 50 hours a week learning about business and learning how to build shit, learning about marketing, sales, and obviously I had previous jobs in sales, etc., where I could profit in the future. So, and if you listen to shitty music, if you're watching fucking Sidemen videos, like, you're doing something not right with your time if you're not where you want to be, and you can use that time a lot smarter than what you're currently doing. Even me right now, am I where I want to finally be? No. But am I in a better position to if I did nothing? Yes, of course. So I'm going to continue on my path, and there is better ways that I can use my time, which I reflect on often, and I will continue to try and better my usage of time, which is exactly what everyone should do. And yeah, I'll continue to learn, I'll continue to become better, and the reality is that I won't be happy and I won't sleep until I receive those results that I actually desire. So anyone who thinks different or acts different to that will lose. It's a fact. So yeah, bit of free value, bit of a rant, but don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything you want to do with your life. If you have a fucking massive interest in football, there's so many careers in football that you can go into. Scouting, fucking kids football, coaching, loads of gay shit you can go into. So yeah, just a little rant, but also a bit of education in there as well. A little solo video today, no Toby, but it's a lovely day. It's fucking 30 degrees out here, hottest day of the year. Probably won't get hotter, probably rain tomorrow. So sitting on the balcony, why the fuck not? In fact, there you go. Probably see that. That is why I'm not at the beach, because I don't need to be, because I've got a balcony next to it, and there is thousands of people at the beach, so fuck that. Bye bye.